Hello and welcome to Saxophone Comprehensive. My name is Ken Gowdy, and in this video we will look at the AirTurn BT500 Bluetooth controller. As a Bluetooth controller, it is very versatile and can be used in various scenarios. So for instance, if you are a musician, then you can use these pedals to turn the pages of sheet music. You could use the pedals for starting and stopping backing tracks. You could use the pedals to activate MIDI equipment. As a presenter, you could take out the middle part of the controller and use it as a handheld device for controlling PowerPoint presentations, for scrolling through a Word document, or even a teleprompter. So it can be used in various scenarios. It works with most devices that use Bluetooth 4 and 5. Usually you would use it with a compatible app, and if you go to the AirTurn website, there is a page there with many links to various apps, compatible apps that you can use this with. However, if you don't want to purchase an app, the good thing about this controller is that it is programmable. You can program the buttons on the controller using the AirTurn Manager app so that it acts like a Bluetooth keyboard or mouse so that it can control programs or apps that may have come free with your device. Here the controller is scrolling through a Word document in Microsoft Word. Here the controller is flicking through the pages of a PowerPoint presentation. Here the controller is flicking through some images that I took with a camera on my tablet. Here it is flicking through some images that I stored on my laptop. So let's look at this product in more detail. The AirTurn Duo is charged with a USB-C cable and has a charge which lasts over 200 hours. There is a solid red light to indicate when it is fully charged and a blinking red light to show when it is charging. It will also switch itself off after 2 hours if not used, although this time frame can be changed or disabled. There are 5 buttons on the main part of the controller. Buttons 1 and 3 are also attached to the 2 pedals through jack sockets. There is also a mode button for changing between the 7 modes of operation. Mode 1 is for AirDirect products. Each of the other modes from 2 to 7 has a different button function based on what the controller might be used for. So if the app does not work with a certain mode, then change it for another. If it doesn't work with any of the modes, then you can program the functions of the buttons of modes 2 to 7 to meet your needs by using the AirTurn Manager app. To switch the controller on, hold down the power button for 1 second until the lights flash. To turn it off, hold down the power button until the red and blue light goes out. As with any Bluetooth controller, it needs to be paired with a device. When the controller is switched on initially, the Bluetooth light will flash to show that it's searching for a device to connect to. If you go to the Bluetooth section in the settings section of your device and press scan or add device, depending on what type of device you are pairing to, you should see the name of the product come up. Press the product name and select pair. The Bluetooth flashing light will stop and you're ready to use it. In the default setting, you can pair the controller with 8 devices. There is also a closed pairing setting in which the controller is paired to only 1 device so that it does not interfere with other AirTurn controllers. The best thing about this controller is that the buttons can be programmed using the AirTurn Manager app. So instead of using your keyboard or mouse to control your programs and apps on your device, the AirTurn pedals and buttons will send the same signal to your device as if you were using a Bluetooth keyboard or mouse. This means that you only need to know which keyboard keys control your program and apps so you can program them into the AirTurn Duo. To change the modes, just hold down the mode button for the required number of power light blinks. For example, for mode 5, hold down the mode button until the power light blinks 5 times and then release. The red and blue light will flash back the same number of times to confirm your choice. It will stay in that mode until you change it again. If the chosen modes do not work in the way that you want them to, then you will need to program the buttons. To do this, download the AirTurn Manager app to your phone and pair them with the controller. If the name of the controller does not come up on your phone, then try switching off any other Bluetooth devices that it may be paired with. Open the AirTurn Manager app and test that it's working by pressing the buttons on the controller. They will light up on the diagram in the app. Then to program the buttons, press the Button Action tab. Choose the mode that you want. There will be 5 buttons and their functions. Press the button that you want to program 1 to 5 going down the screen. If the item type is keyboard, then press the keyboard code type and choose the appropriate keyboard function. Then make sure that you press save, and then you can go back to program another button. The AirTurn Duo BT500 is an improved version of the AirTurn 200 and can use Bluetooth 5, giving more range and speed. So now to some last words on the product. Now, this product is built very well. It's sturdy. When you press down the pedals, it's virtually silent. There's no clicking sound there. On the back, there are 8 little pads, so when you put it on a smooth surface, it's not going to slide. When you press down the pedals, a little light at the top goes on, but I do know that with some other controllers, there are LED lights on each pedal, so that if you're in a darkened room, you know where the pedals are, each individual pedals are. This one is charged with a USB cable. There is no compartment at the back for you to put batteries in, but again, I do know that some other controllers work by batteries, so that might be something for you to consider. If you go to the website and then you go to where the apps are, you will find that a lot of the apps you're going to have to purchase. Even the free ones may not be totally free. I did download a free app, and then when I wanted it to change the page of the sheet music, a little notification came up saying that I would have to make a purchase. So that's something that you need to be aware of. Unless you're using a program that came free with your device, like maybe Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, or whether you're just flicking through the images that you've saved within a folder, then obviously you wouldn't need to make a purchase of that. And you may find that when you pair it with your device, it works perfectly well with your app. With some other apps, you might have to tweak it a little bit or program it to make it work. I have got it to work with my laptop and PC, but the only way for me to do that was to update the system, the firmware of this product with their latest beta firmware. So if you're having problems getting it to work with your PC or laptop, then give them a call, send them an email, and they will give you instructions on how to update it with their latest beta update so that it can work with a PC and with a laptop. So overall, I'm happy with this device, and obviously it's going to help me a lot. The reason why I purchased it is so that I don't have to keep on turning pages when I'm playing my saxophone when I go through these omnibooks, and I don't any longer have to print off the sheet music and put it on my walls, which I have been doing so far. Well, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, then give it a thumbs up as usual. That will obviously help my channel to grow. And if you're not yet a subscriber, then consider subscribing to this channel. And I shall see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.